Morning. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Happy Sunday, folks. Happy Sunday. Yes, getting those steps in, folks. Getting those steps in. Pick up the pace, Wanda. Pick up the pace. Wake up. Yes, how is your weekend going, folks? Hopefully you guys are doing good and the weekend is going well, uneventful. You're getting things done. Yeah, that weekend to-do list when you're off from work. Always something to do, isn't it? But alas, you get it done. You get it done. So let's get into it. What is the daily to-do? The daily to-do is to take breaks. Take breaks during the day. Take breaks during your work day. I remember just a little bit back, and people still smoke. So the people that at your job that smoke and you possibly don't, they are out there. They are taking those smoke breaks, folks. Taking those smoke breaks maybe once or twice an hour, and then they're taking their regular lunch break, and then they're taking any company authorized breaks also into. Yeah, even though I did smoke, I got hip and I started going to take myself a break to do something, go in the vending machine room, not to say buy something, but just to go in there, clear my head, walk up and down the hall, go outside, catch some fresh air. Take breaks, folks, take breaks. Help clear your head, help you with a little stress that you may have going on. You go out and you walk around for 5 or so minutes, etc. And then when you come back, you feel a little bit refreshed and you may be a little bit more productive and you may get more things done at the job site. But definitely take those breaks, And if you are in a type of situation that I just mentioned about smokers and you're a non-smoker, then get out there and take those breaks, folks. Take those breaks. Yes. So the tip of the day is don't quit. Whatever it is that you are doing, of course, if you need to get rid of some bad vice like smoking or you're consuming too much alcohol or on non-prescription drugs, that type of thing, or even prescription drugs, yes, you want to work to quit that, and please get the necessary help for that. For the purposes of this drill, financial, don't quit financially. Don't quit your financial goals. Stay on track, don't quit. When you have a little hiccup, you fall off, get back on the wagon, get back on the horse, and continue on. Don't quit. And I'm going to talk about a scenario that may make a person want to quit, or people are giving them some backlash, not so good feedback on why they are doing something with regards to their financial goals. So it goes this way. You are trying to pay off debt, get out of debt, become totally debt free, or whatever it is that you may be doing. You may be trying to save up money for a down payment for a home. You may be close to having the money for a down payment for a home. You're buying something, a new car, etc. My advice to you is to move in silence, especially on those big ticket ones where you're trying to get out of debt and you're going to revamp your whole budget. You're going to get some side gigs. You're going to put all that money towards that. These are all the things you've written down, you know that you're going to do. And then you may make this mistake. You may let someone know that you're doing that. And the someone could be friends, family, someone at work, etc. Sometimes it is best to move in silence, folks. Sometimes it is best to move in silence. No one has to know what it is that you are doing. And I get it. We like to share things because it's possible that we think that, we're going to get some good feedback, some positive feedback, etc. And when that doesn't happen, you're like, oh, wow, what did I just do? I just told them that, and I'm getting a different reception, not the one that I thought or planned. So yeah, sometimes it is good to move in silence. And of course, with money, if it's your friend or family and they know that you may be struggling with that, or you've been talking prior about getting out of debt and it really hasn't happened because maybe you really haven't, put in the work to do, the research to get all the information and actually done the work, got the extra side hustles, etc. And they've seen that you haven't done that, and now you tell them this, then they're kind of sort of going to throw back in your face all the things that you said it before and it didn't happen and da-da-da-da-da-da. So you're going to get that. So yeah, sometimes it is just good to move in silence. No one needs to know everything that you are doing because sometimes people aren't going to be on board for what it is that you want to do. Everybody isn't for everything that you want to do, talk about doing, etc. So I think a good thing is to move in silence. Just do all the research you need to accomplish your particular financial goal in this case, and just put in the work and start doing it. And the folks that, of course, you haven't told them, the folks will start to see a change in you, because maybe you won't be going out with them to these lunches and brunches and concerts and all this other stuff or things that you have possibly been doing with them before. You won't be going on these little maybe monthly, weekly, etc., or weekend shopping trips with your girlfriends, etc., or going on the little staycation with your girls, the little girl trips, and all of these other things that you all may have been doing that involve spending of money. Maybe you have stopped it, and they will ask questions, etc., and then you just tell them, if they're asking ahead, just say no, thank you, I'll pass, or something or another like that. And then if you just keep doing that, they hopefully, if it's your friend, they will get the hint that, okay, you're not doing that, and maybe next time they won't ask you, so that you don't have to tell them no again, something or another like that. But you have to be strong. You have to be strong-minded. You have to say no and mean it. Like I mentioned before in another Walking and Talking, you have to say no and mean it. And if they keep going on and on and on, you know what to do. Change the subject, go to another room, start talking to another person, etc., or just leave and go someplace, etc. If you aren't, do those things, continue to do those things, and then you will get so strong that they will stop asking. And if they continue to ask, then you might want to look at them like, okay, what's going on with this particular friend that they keep asking, knowing that I am on a particular journey. Even though you didn't say anything, they just see the difference, because you're not out here spending money like you were before on those events or on those occasions where money was being spent all the time. So move in silence. Move in silence is a good thing. What did I have on here? I may have said it already. And if you have shared that you are going to be doing these things, then just do that. Continue to do those things. Continue to do the financial things that you wrote on your list that you're going to do. If you're going to stop hanging out with them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc., all these other things, then just stop doing that. And just say no and just move on. Just don't phase it, don't be phased by it if you have told them already. And the thing is, if you have told them, English is not my first language, then what you have to do is just do the work, and they will see, if they are close friends and family members like that, they will see the work that you are putting in by your saying no, this and then the other. And then if they are, like I said, relatives or something, and they are coming back to your home, etc., they're hanging out with you 2 to 3 times a week or chatting with you, they may see or hear the difference with you that way. And then they was like, oh, she is really going and getting on her journey and trying to get out of debt. They may know or have seen that you picked up a side gig, you're doing extra babysitting gigs, or you're doing Uber Eats or Lyft or something or another like that. They will see the change, and they'll be like, okay, she's about her business. She said she was going to do it, and she's doing it. And of course, if you told them that you're not doing that, then at some point it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back. It's going to come back to you. It's just the nature of people. What else do I have on here? Yeah, but just as always, however, especially if you talked about it, if you told them, you're just going to have to find ways to deal with any pushback or negative feedback that you get from them at all times. You're going to have to find a way. So instead of having to add something else to your plate with regards to your getting on your financial journey, just move in silence. Move in silence. Don't tell them that you are on a financial journey, etc. Just do it. Just do the work. Because if you tell them, now you got a whole batch of maybe problems, issues, etc. to deal with. You don't need that. You need to be laser focused on the getting out of debt, working your plan. What else do I have on here? I think that was pretty much it of all of that. Yeah, and just in life in general, everyone isn't going to be always for you or for whatever it is that you want to do in life. Just know that. And we have folks that, may be a little bit jealous, envious, etc. And they may not know how to control their emotions. They may have not heard anyone talk like this ever in their family about, okay, sometimes it's best to move in silence. If I'm sharing something with you, then I don't want feedback coming to me if I fall off the wagon or something other like that. I don't want any negative feedback. If I ask, please be, respectful and positive in the feedback that you give me. Some people may not know how to carry on conversations like that. I'll just put it that way. So sometimes it's just best to move in silence. No one needs to know everything that you're doing and all of that good stuff. Yeah. And if you do move in silence, I think, of course, in my brain, it's always best if someone learns something early on in life. And of course, you can't learn everything in life. Sometimes you just got to go through life, experience things, and then maybe the light bulb will click on that someone said it prior, or maybe not. Just depends. It just depends, because not every situation you're going to live and experience. That's just it. But one thing. But if you learn something early on, like it is better to move in silence. Silence is golden, as they say. And that's a good thing. And you may not see it readily, but once you get a friend group and then you see other folks telling and saying what they're going to be doing, etc. And in this example, I'm going to be going on a debt-free journey. I'm not going to be going out with you guys, all this and then the other, etc. Blah, blah, blah. And then 2 weeks later, they're still hanging around. They're still spending money. You guys are, doing the lunches and brunches, etc. But if you learn early on that silence is golden, it is best to move in silence, it will become evident to you in your friend group, because you will see they told what they were going to do and it did not happen. So yeah, sometimes it's best to learn things early on, etc. And then to apply. The application, apply is critical. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't, Wanda Budgets and Beyond. And I do have memberships. Join my membership. I do appreciate your time, folks. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.